not quite sure why it is that spirit is telling us to move left, move right, go here, go there. And it's a lot of times it's not until after we find out, like, oh, that's why you said to go here. Okay. And then it's like, hopefully from that experience you learn that, like, your spirit guides are truly, truly here to protect you. They have your best interest at heart. Like, you have your best interest at heart, because I'm not separating spirit from you. You are spirit, right? There is a part of you that essentially has your best interest at heart, like to protect, preserve this physical body. There is that entity that is within is here for that, to assure that this physical body is protected. There is an interest for that, because the spirit seeks to continually live and, continuously, everlasting, right? So when your spirit guides speak to you, when you speak to yourself, okay, because I'm going to put it that way. Oftentimes when we say spirit guides, it sounds like it's something outside of yourself. It's you speaking to yourself. And there is that part of you that is within that has your best interest at heart, right? Because without this physical body, the spirit it doesn't have a hub. It doesn't have a place or a physical, entity for it to do the things that it needs to do or gets to do in this physical realm. Of course, it continues to function and do what it's supposed to do in the spiritual realm. You're able to do what you're doing here on this material plane because of this physical body. So essentially, the spirit that is within naturally wants to preserve this body of yours, right? This physical body of yours. It wants to preserve it because this is how it accomplishes its purpose. So when your spirit guides, when your highest self tells you to move left, right, or whatever, a lot of times, of course, if you are in tune, in alignment, it is partly to preserve, the whole self, so that way you can continue and carry out your purpose. So right now, it is essential. There's like a sense of urgency that you absolutely listen to you, okay? And don't doubt yourself. Move in your full power without any shadow of a doubt. Move in your power. When your spirit is telling you, okay, move left, listen. Listen. And whatever it is that presents itself as noise, because a lot of times when we doubt ourselves, it's because of like that outside noise that's coming in trying to, infiltrate. You get to do what you get to do to make sure that you block out that noise, because a lot of times when we doubt ourselves, it's due to the noise. It's due to that noise essentially becomes doubt. And then it's like your spirit guides will tell you something, or yourself, and then, you don't listen. So there's a sense of urgency to absolutely listen to the higher part of who we are. It's essential that we listen to ourselves first and foremost, before we listen to anything else outside of ourselves, because you are your best source. You are your best guide. And this sense of urgency that I'm getting, part of it also has to do with your guides giving you instructions on removing yourself from certain situations, people, places that are no longer serving your highest good, right? It's essential that we listen to that, because again, a lot of times we don't know why until afterwards. So listen to that higher self. There's definitely a sense of urgency to do that. And many of you will connect with this. You're aware of this. It's like you've received confirmations of this. Some of you are already finding yourself doing this as we speak. There are certain people, places, things that you've already distanced yourself from, right? Whether it's that job that, the universe is like, that one, that ain't for you. Why it's not for you? Because it is preventing you from elevating yourself. So, okay, we need to, make sure that we separate or remove ourselves from that. Or it could be that person that you just thought was your soulmate, your twin flame. And you were just like, woo, like a whirlwind thing. You just thought that was it. And it wasn't, right? And that you were removed from. So whatever it is that you're being removed from, whoever it is that you're being removed from, there's a reason for that. There's a sense of urgency, and it's essential that we trust. Okay, it's essential that we trust, even though we may not have the full picture of where it's going, what's happening next. Like, we don't always have the full picture. When we make the decisions that we do, when we trust in our spirit guides, to like go forward, we don't always have the full picture. And yet that's what it means to trust. So it is absolutely urgent that we continue to trust. We trust in our spirit guides. We trust in us. Okay. We trust in that higher part of us, in the ability that we have to make the decisions that are best for us. All right. So I hope that you truly are living in your greatest purpose. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope that you are seeing the full extent of your power, because year 9 is a year that is not joking with anyone. It's like some of y'all thought year 8 was like, whoo. Year 9, okay, like 9 represents so many different things. 9 is endings. 9 is also like fire element. It's also an element of like this resilient fighting spirit. So it's like it's asking us to be absolutely resilient. And the way that we get to do that is to like tap into the power that we have within. Yeah, I know that kind of sounds like, some quote off of a cereal box. Tap into the power within. Some of you may think that, oh my gosh, that sounds so ridiculous. That sounds so outdated. Well, what else are you going to do? You going to give up? Would you rather do that? Okay, so it's time to open your eyes. Definitely tap into that power within.